I started an affair. My husband found out, forgave me, and asked me to break it off. But I love this guy, and I love my husband as well.
Now, I can understand how difficult it may be for you, but if it is also that difficult, then I question whether there is anything for you and your husband. I don't think you see him as a husband now. He stopped being husband. He's been a friend, a caregiver, an ATM machine. But beyond that, in your mind, you stop seeing him as husband. You would have to ask yourself, am I prepared to restore him as husband? Or are you going to chase this one? Because you see, if she was married to him, would he still have time? There's no guarantee that you may find him as attractive as you now find him, as loving. And so let's be careful of throwing away a gem, a real gold, to go for a rock that has been painted. Because that is what I'm afraid you are doing. You have a man who, after 15 years, you can still say he's a caring man, he's a good man. 15 years for him to be able to find out and forgive you and say, break it off. Let's continue with this. I mean, you've been blessed with a good man. Don't shortchange yourself. I wish that you will resolve to give your marriage a try. I think that's all I can say. I'm not judging you. I cannot judge you. But
he's not making time anymore. Their sex became a hurdle.
So why didn't they deal with that? Maybe, as you have just pointed out, he must also understand that it's not just enough to go and bring the money. You must also rise up to your responsibility as husband. But I can guarantee you that with this second man there, no matter what this man does, he will not satisfy her. Once you have somebody in your affections, what you have around you does not matter. You're always looking for that. You're always yearning for that. Is the other guy married? Because if he is, then you are not just having fun. You're also causing trouble for another woman. How is he treating his wife? Because if he is being the kind of man and husband that he ought to be, he wouldn't be having that much time for you. So he's stealing time to be with you. So why wouldn't you then go to the responsible man you have and say, can we work through our problems? She needs counseling. But even more importantly, she needs to sit down and have a talk with her husband. She must also understand that you follow your sexual desires, you would live a life of disgrace and regret. The human being is bigger than the sexual desire. And any human being I know who has prioritized their sexual desires have often driven themselves into trouble and into shame. It's important, but under circumstances like this, you are either working it out or it won't kill you. You won't die. Can you imagine what will happen when the children discover
Mommy is doing this?
So let other things become much more valuable to you than that moment of ecstasy. There's more to life than that.